Okay, friends, so I want to show you all a problem that you may see on your Show What You Know. And I wanted to practice this with you. Though it looks like you're probably thinking, what is this? I've never seen this before. You have. It's just set up differently than what you've been practicing. So that's why I said, well, let me go over this before we do the real thing so that we feel confident in what we're doing. So what we have here is actually a number sentence that's fairly long. It is. But we actually have to look at it as two separate problems. This is what I like to do. That equal sign in the middle is like a wall. Okay? It's like a wall to me. So what I do to keep them separated is I put parentheses on the side. I put parentheses on the side. That's what I do to keep them separated. And not just because it looks nice, but I just remember that the equal sign, let me get my pointer. The equal sign right here stays in the middle. And what we're doing is solving both sides to see if the answers are equal. But you're actually solving like this. So what we're going to do first is solve the side that has, I call it, it's complete. That means it already has two numbers. So when you look, does this side have two numbers? You have 630 minus blank. No, that's not complete. So what I'm actually going to do is get another color. And I'm just going, if it lets me, I'm just going to put a question mark because I know that's what I need to solve for. But my complete side is 620 minus 180. So I can solve that easily. So this is what I would do. I'm going to use vertical form to solve this side only. So I'm going to draw an arrow facing down. Let me see if I can. There we go. I'm going to solve 620 minus 180 using vertical form. And yes, you're doing this along with me at home. Okay. Just for good measure, I'm going to draw my place value chart, especially for those who need it at home. Oops, should have moved that arrow out the way. Okay, so let me get another color and I'm going to bring this down a bit. Okay, so now what we can do is solve 620 minus 180. Okay, so let's do this. Start with your ones. It's simple here. 0 minus 0 is 0. And then we have 2 minus 8. Oh, I don't think we can do that. What do y'all think? I don't think we can do that. So I'm going to ask Mr. Hundreds. Hey, Mr. Hundreds, how you doing? And we need to borrow from him. We're going to break off 10 and give some to that 2. So 2 plus 10 is 12. And since we broke 100, broke sounds mean. Took. Not broke. We broke 100, so now it's 500s. So we look at this. Now we can subtract. So we have 12 minus 8. So I know that's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's 4 10s are left. And then 5, take away 100s. That's just 400s. So my answer, but I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm going to say it again. I'm not finished. I just solved one side to help me. That's it. because we still have the question mark sitting there. We are not done. And don't you write 440 on that line. No. No. Now what we want to do is this. To find out if they are equal, this is what we're going to do. Okay. So what Yes. So what I am going to do is this. I'm going to take 630. I'm going to subtract it from 440 because I know that on both sides, 440 is a common number. That's their part. It's the same. So here's what I'll do. Let me erase that line. Erase that line. Okay, here we go. So now what I'm going to do is this. I have 630 and I'm going to subtract 440. Okay, so again, let me draw my place value chart for good measure. And I'm not finding out if both sides are equal just yet. I'm using my complete side to solve my not complete side. I'm going to keep saying that. So on our ones, we have 0 minus 0, which is 0. Not bad. We have our tens. 3 tens minus 4 tens. Let's go over to the Mr. Hundreds. Can we borrow? Can we break some? Yes, we can. So we're going to break 100. We know that we're giving 10 to the 3. So that becomes, let me switch the color for those who won't be able to see it too well. That becomes 13. And then since we broke 600, we now have 500s left. Okay. So let's do this. We have 13 minus 4. You know, that's 13, 14, 15, 6. Sorry, I'm counting forward. Why didn't nobody stop me? Oh, that's right. You can't. You're at home. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have 9 tens. I promise you I can do math. And then we have our hundreds. 500s minus 400s is 100s. So how do we know if they're equal? This is what I would do. I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to show you now. Okay, hold on one second. So we want to see if both sides are truly equal. And this is how we would solve. So we have 620 minus 180. I have solved this already, but we're doing 0 minus 0. Okay, sorry about that. We had a technical difficulty. So as we know, we subtracted 0. We did 2 minus 8. Couldn't work. We had to break 100s. Give 10 over to the tens. Became 12. That 6 became a 5. 12 minus 8 is 4. 5 minus 1 is also 4. So then we did 630. And I'm going to show you this. I don't expect you to do this on your Show What You Know. I'm just showing you for today. I'm just going to go back. So we did 630 minus 440. But this time I'm actually going to do, just to check, 630 minus 190. To see if I get 440. Because then I'll know that they are equal. So now, this is how I'll know if my answer is equal or not. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 3 take away 9. 3 tens take away 9. Not going to work. So I'm going to break that 3 and break that 6. I'm giving 10 tens to that 3 tens. So that means I have 13 now. And then I have 500s. I do 13, take away 9, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I'm left with 4. 5 take away 1 is also 4. They are equal. Yay. Woohoo. They're equal. So what I did, boys and girls, I just used this to check my answer. I just wanted to show you all how I know that both sides are now equal. So this is how I would solve a problem set up like this. So now let's try some more on the next slide. See you there. And you can always rewind this if you need to catch something again. Please, no, you can do that. All right, see you there.